Pisces, there seems to be this kind of melancholy, chill, relaxed vibe that you don't really want to get up right now. It just seems like you're in a hammock and you're just so content with where you are right now. So if that's you, keep riding the wave this Gemini season. But there also seems to be opportunity where if you can start moving that energy or following your passions and even quite physically moving your body in terms of working out, physical activity, I think it's going to help move any kind of apathetic, stagnant energy that you're feeling or ruminating in and just moving it into your body, right? Like a lot of root or sacral activation. I think there's a lot of creativity waiting to be tapped into, but I also need you to be aware of any cluttered or unaligned energies in your life, especially if you're in a home and you do a lot of your work, let's say in an office or in a studio or wherever that may be. They just kept showing me like a blank slate or snow. It's like this purity, this fresh start. So for those of you already in that energy, it's great. Let's keep working with that energy. But for those of you that are maybe feeling stuck or uninspired, yes, we have Mercury retrograde until June 3rd. Again, retrogrades are nothing to fear. It is a good time though, if you need the rest and to recalibrate, excellent. But during that time, we want to set ourselves up for success, right? So even the cards kind of say that here too, that once you make your decision and get out of your head, it's like bing, bang, boom. This even came through a little bit for, who was it? Leos, of being in their head a lot. So if you're a Pisces that also has dominant Leo energy in your chart, this is almost like an additional nudge in the right direction that if you find yourself ruminating or just consistently playing out the same narrative instead of using your energy or putting yourself forward, that we just want to clean up these spaces, right? We're now leaving eclipse season, moving into Gemini season, and June is a really prosperous, advantageous month, especially astrologically, looking at the planets. By the end of Gemini season, we're going to have many planets in their home sign. Saturn in Aquarius, Mars in Aries, Mercury in Gemini, Venus in Taurus. So just lots to look forward to. And that's very prevalent here. In the first two cards, we have Queen of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. And I think this is a little bit of that energy of just slow and steady, knowing where you wish to invest your time, energy, and money, and even maybe thinking of how you want to invest moving forward. The Queen of Pentacles as well can be that nourishment or that nurturing that you want to give yourself, or from that feminine energy of making sure that you feel comfortable, that you have the right food, the right clothes, that you are able to freely flow in these spaces to create and to love how you wish. So again, we're still moving in that Taurus energy a little bit, but I believe it's around May 28th is when Venus will move into Taurus, which is a vibe because that makes a really nice sextile to your Pisces placements. Venus is at home in Taurus, right? So there is a strong energy if you need to feel good. And I think that's maybe why I saw the energy of the hammock, of just taking it easy or taking it slow. You might also want to reevaluate what feeling good means to you on all planes. Physical, emotional, spiritual, right? And then once we know, things are going to take off really, really fast, Pisces, right? Especially for those of you that have dominant Aries energy. Mars moving into Aries, May 24th, Jupiter is already in Aries, or even just looking to the part in your natal chart ruled by Aries. That's going to take off really fast. And I also think there might be some haters, or this could be yourself, like self-sabotaging, or you being your own harshest critic. But for those of you that are expanding really fast, I want you to intuitively tap in and know who's happy for you and who isn't. I mean, 5 and the 7 of Swords back to back, for me, that's just... we want to be cautious, especially for those like strong Pisces energy. I always say Pisces is the only water sign that doesn't have an exoskeleton. You feel so intensely. And I think that you can tell when there are people around you who are loving and supportive, and when those who are not. And especially if you've taken all this time to really work hard and invest in yourself, and you're seeing that all manifest beautifully. The last thing you need is to feel insecure or not worthy of all of this, right? And remember that we had Jupiter in Pisces for the past few months. So I'm sure a lot of you are using those gifts, these opportunities, not only to just serve you, but to serve other people in your life, right? So just being cautious of that. And also too, noting if it's your own thoughts you keep having again and again and again, where are those thoughts coming from? Are they coming from a place of lack or finances? That's like, I feel like I'm working so hard, but I'm not at a place where I feel financially secure, that I'm always looking for the next gig or the next client or the next windfall to come down on me. And maybe you're really wishing for money to come in really quickly, but you're getting in your own way with self-sabotaging thoughts or partaking in self-sabotaging activities. Or you know those certain friends or lovers that you know are probably not the best for you, but we go back to them when we're feeling vulnerable or that we need that attention. I just want you to discern. And there's nothing wrong with spending time with certain types of people, but if you know you're going higher, if you know this expansion is imminent, we're not looking back in that way. And this is a good time with the Mercury retrograde to slow down, maybe chill in a hammock or in a park or somewhere that feels comfortable, to really just ask yourself those hard questions of why you keep attracting the same maybe fight or obstacle, or why these certain energies of sabotage or delays keep happening. Remember, we're just going to keep learning that lesson again and again and again until we do something that rectifies it, or that until we've quite simply learned the lesson. And what's really nice is that the next two cards, we have the Queen and the King of Cups. So naturally, cups relating to water. We have Pisces, but also Cancer and Scorpio. So there might be other people that you're meant to connect with on a soul or emotional level. This can also be calling you higher, Pisces, to really embody the highest forms of your archetype, of that healer, that mystic, that creative, that by consistently doubting yourself or by sabotaging and putting yourself in these either activities or energies or relationships that are no longer aligned, we're just simply delaying you being in this really benevolent power. Of course, remember the big energy with the Queen of Cups, making sure that your cup is full, to make sure that you're not just pouring and being giving and loving to everyone around you. And this can even be a little bit of, I was gonna say, if you are in a position to support others and you're wanting to either monetize it or making sure that it's an equal and opposite energy exchange. If you find that this is something that you enjoy doing, of being very emotional and supportive, that you're just attracting the right king and queens to connect with, collaborate, and kind of knowing, again, what those opportunities look like, what they feel like, how you're wanting to proceed, so that we break any of these cycles that keep happening again and again and again. And we're only attracting people who are kind and considerate and loving. Quite possibly other water signs, but also people that are just emotionally intelligent and trusting your intuition when you're around new people or new connections, so that you're able to discern quite quickly, this is an alignment, this isn't. And quite simply, maybe you want to just connect with water and water energy. So being near bodies of water, baths, showers, swimming pools, whatever that feels like for you, so that we can just soak up all of that, okay? I'm gonna pull two more cards here just to culminate the reading. Also too, if you're needing extra support, extra healing, extra mentorship, the King and the Queen of Cups also is representative of energy that can hold space for you. It's also a nice union as well. If you're like looking for your queen or looking for your king, it's like once we can cut out the noise, cut out the sabotaging behavior or people that are no longer aligned, we're going to find someone to match us, to be our equal, that are going to pour and uplift and support us, right? So for those of you looking for greater connection in any type of relationship, whether it be love, friendship, client, soul connection, this is really nice as well. And that can also just be an investment. You're like, I'm going to now invest time, energy, and money only into these types of relationships, or these are going to be a priority for me because I want to feel good and I want to feel that the energy I'm pouring into others is also being poured back into me. Okay, two more cards for Pisces, please. Whoa. Okay, one more. I was smiling because it was this essence of like a snake and this kind of kundalini and like very sexy and like like the tongue just kind of like vibrating in my mouth. I was like, oh, we want to use our tongue, do we? Yeah. So we have Six of Cups reversed with the Hierophant. So we are literally just talking about having someone hold space for us. Six of Cups can often represent our inner child, but can also represent connections from our past. They're just no longer aligned. In the benevolent form of the Six of Cups upright, it can be someone coming back from our past or reconnecting with someone. But now it's like someone coming back and trying to connect with an old version of yourself, a self that no longer resonates, that isn't there anymore. But if we keep going back to them, it's like we're reaffirming these lower energetic forms of ourself. And with the Hierophant too, there needs to be a little bit of structure and power and new influences, new power, new authority, even maybe how you want to connect in with that stability like we talked about before with the Queen of Pentacles, given that the Hierophant is also connected to Taurus in tarot. So it could also be a Taurus trying to come back into your life and you're like, no, this is not aligned anymore. We want to make space for that archetype in a more benevolent, powerful way. And like I said, there might be some energy to go back to an old lover or something that is very alluring. The bottom card here is the Three of Cups, which can be very fun and very advantageous. There could be some of you who's like, I just want to have fun. This is the only thing that I really care about, but I feel like I have to do so much work and so much self-development. Don't forgo the fun. There's balance, right? But I also don't want you to slide back into unaligned behaviors just because you're feeling a certain type of way. I think that saying is just because you're thirsty doesn't mean you drink poison. We're only attracting beautiful, aligned, powerful, emotionally available people that we have connection with and that are going to hold space for us. And potentially too, with the King, Queen of Cups, and now the Hierophant, energies, opportunities, and relationships that are calling us higher. I think that's something I want you to focus on too, Pisces, are energies that are going to challenge you. Because right now you might be feeling very content or cozy. There's nothing wrong with that, but I think there's going to be opportunity in some way, shape, or form to invest into something greater or something more powerful, which is then going to allow you to have more fun anyway, because you're going to have more freedom and more money to just relax and enjoy with people that are on your level or potentially even a higher level that you're going to. Okay? Fabulous. So that is my general reading for this Gemini season. If this reading resonated, please feel free to share with a fellow Pisces that could benefit from the reading. Also, if you want to go into this more in a one-on-one setting, my availability for May and June is now updated on our website. You can check us out there. Please note that my books will be closed after June 18th until Virgo season. I have some projects I'm going to be focusing on over the summertime. And if this reading hit the nail on the head and you want to say thank you with a tip or a donation, that is always appreciated. I'll put the link to our PayPal in the description of this video. And lastly, if you're wanting some accountability and mentorship with one-on-one coaching, I have one more spot available on our roster. So if that's something that's interesting to you and you want to learn more, you can go to our website under the Contact Us tab and reach out there and we can send you all applicable information, okay? Thank you for watching, Pisces. Have a wonderful Gemini season and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.